Afternoon baseball here on the Show. Matt Shoemaker, a right-hander from Michigan, is the starter on the mound. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, we're looking at a guy that knows how to pitch. Last year, his ERA was just under 3.5 for the season, and I would imagine going into the offseason, he's looking to better that, and hopefully he gets off to a good start. We'll see if that starts in this one today.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing and a miss at a changeup that has him all kinds of goofed up at the plate. And Dan D-Row, the Blue Jays, as they enter play here this afternoon, they come in as hot as anyone in this first week of the season as they've won 5 of their first 6 contests.
Oh, yeah, Matty boy, it's time right here, D-Row, to start getting greedy. You win the first 2 of a 3-game set at home. It's time to get greedy and go for the sweep.
Yeah, you got to take care of business in front of your home fans without question. That's exactly what this team's doing.
And a fastball swung on and missed, and the leadoff man is gone to open up the ball game.
Looked to me like he had the right idea with the swing on that pitch, and he just didn't get the bat through the zone in time. The pitch was away. He let it get deep, maybe trying to take it the other way, but it got too deep and was by him by the time his barrel could get in the correct position.
And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play. A moment here to take a look at the Cincinnati Reds starting lineup in this one. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
You know, I'm looking for a big performance out of that guy in the 6th spot. You can bet the opposition spent a decent amount of time crafting a game plan to stop this guy, because as he goes, so goes the team. You stop him, you've got a chance to win. You don't, you're probably going to lose.
And he goes the other way, but he got a lot of it deep down the line. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. A solo shot down the line in right. Number 148 for his career. As the Reds strike first, it's 1-0.
Yeah, everyone in the stadium, including the guy in the mound, knew it was just a matter of time until this guy cranked one out of here. Well, that's the first one of the year, and many more are sure to follow.
Into the box, Mike Moustakas. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike 1. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. Now here's the pitch. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. And that ends the inning. Luis Castillo will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Big arm. This is a guy that when he learns to control the strike zone, particularly with his off-speed pitches, has a chance to improve in a short amount of time. Mid to high 90s fastball with a lot of movement. His breaking pitches need some refining, but if he takes that next step and starts to get that breaking stuff over, look out. This guy could get better really fast.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
Stepping in now, Kevin Biggio. As he'll take a look at ball 1. Fouled away. Good location on the outside corner there. 1-2. Now time to list the umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Jerry Hillsdale.
Dero, Jerry Hillsdale might be one of the more solid everyday umpires in the league right now.
Yeah, I think he's one of the best in the business, Dan. High praise all around. You go into both meetings with the managers, and what do? They rave about Jerry Hillsdale.
Into the corner and slicing foul. One out, nobody on. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. And it's fouled away. The next 3-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Castellanos is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays. It remains 1-0. Nick Castellanos now. Past battles with Matt Shoemaker. He's 4 for 13. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. But a foul ball here, 0-1.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2. Well, today's ball game provides the Blue Jays with a chance to end the series on a really high note, of course. A win will complete the sweep.
These teams don't match up all that often, but due to interleague, they get a chance to play this season, and it's really difficult to sweep a team in a 3-game series when you don't play that team all that often.
All right, guys, time for a look at how the Toronto Blue Jays set up on defense today. And when you talk about third base, you talk about a step and a dive. But you better have something to go with it when you get to your knees. And that's what this guy has, an absolute howitzer.
Aristides Aquino comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. That's wide, 2-0. The Blue Jays will, however, have to beat their opposition's best as they've got to go up against their ace in this one.
When you're playing as well as this team is right now, they've got them right where they want them. They're only down 1 early in this one, and when you've won a couple of games in a row already, you have that feeling you can certainly come back and win this one.
And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full. Nick Senzel is on deck. Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. 2 out, nobody on. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Freddie Galvis would be next. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. 3-1. And this one misses inside. A ball. He walked him, and they've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
Man, you hate to give up a 2-out walk to anybody, but especially to a speed demon like him. Good chance he's running here, and good luck trying to stop him.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Galvis behind, 0-2.
Down 0-2. Maybe simplify the game plan right here. Get on the heater, even though he has 5 weapons to go to.
There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Runners on the move for second. In the dirt here. And that's going to move that runner into scoring position now. Senzel at second with 2 down. Pickoff move to second, and he just manages to get his hand in. The 2-2. Hit out towards second. And that is through into center field, a base hit. And this throw gets away from him. And he is in to score from second as the throwing mistake defensively came back to factor into that one.
Hey, there's a good job of battling right there, D-Row. Pitcher had the advantage with 2 outs, 2 strikes. You're 1 pitch away, and boy, what a terrific piece of hitting right there.
Yeah, that's a great job right there. Some guys are not afraid to hit with 2 strikes. They'll take that pitcher deep in the count, feeling comfortable about it. That's the type of hitter this guy is, and he was able to come through.
He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. The 1-0 home. And he fouls this one off. Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball 2. Now a swing, and he pops him up. This is right out in front of the mound. Drury is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. A run, a hit, and a man left. Now at the plate, Bo Bichette, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
They say the toughest pitch in baseball is a located fast.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Meanwhile, this ball is into right center, and that ought to be good enough for extra bases. And the Jays are in business now. It's a leadoff double.
Talk about starting off the inning with a bang. Goodness. When this thing left the bat, I thought it was out of here. And I think he might have, too. Only made it to the warning track, but he glides into second base with a leadoff double.
Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Catch made in straightaway center as the runner tags from second. And he'll get into third here on the flyout, so he's 90 feet away here with 1 gone.
Okay, here's how the Reds are lining up in this one. And let's take a look at infielder Freddie Galvis, a guy who bounced around in the early part of his career, but his glove is his calling card, and he's settled at one of those premium positions up the middle, and look for him to have a big day on defense.
1 out and a runner on third. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Struck him out. And now they'll likely need a base hit to get that runner home from third.
That strikeout changes the whole complexion of the inning. He was definitely pitching for it with a runner on third and 1 out, and he got it. Now it's going to take a hit or something like a wild pitch to get that guy home.
That'll bring up Billy McKinney as he'll take a look at the pitch too low. It's ball 1. Trying to cash in here in his first at-bat with a runner at third and 2 gone. Fouled off. Men on third with 2 down. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Fouled away. Here's another 2-2. Lifted down the line in left. Castellanos is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. One left. Stepping in, Jesse Winker, 0 for 1 here in the early going.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
No balls and 1 strike. Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hole, 0-2. And it's fouled away. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. On a line, that's a base hit.
Leadoff single to start the third right now. From an offensive standpoint, keep the aggressive at-bats happening. Keep the pressure on the defense. Everything's looking good right now.
Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Count now a ball and a strike.
After fouling off the second one, I got to step out of the box, adjust my batting gloves, and tell myself there's no chance he's tripling up on that pitch.
1-2 as the changeup had him out in front there.
He's gone to the well with that pitch 3 times in a row. I'm interested to see if he changes it up right here.
And he lays off the fastball away, so it's 2-2 now. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Fisher's under it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Stepping into the box, Eugenio Suarez. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first appearance in this one.
The last at bat, Matty V, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter.
Meanwhile here, this ball's given a pretty good ride out to deep left field, and that is going to clear the wall. A home run. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Career homer number 149 as the Reds have now taken a 4-0 lead.
Well, he's given up 2 long balls in just 2 1/3 innings of work. So it seems as though they might have his number here. Not sure how much more the manager wants to see. He needs to turn it around quick if he wants to stay in this one for a while.
Into the box now, Mike Moustakas. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. Three and 0 now.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
And he fouls this one off. Still only one out in the inning. Again, another foul ball. And this misses for ball four. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
Yeah, and when a pitching coach goes to the mound this early, he's probably just looking to reset the pitcher's mindset, get him to forget about the negative, and give him something positive to focus on. We'll see if he responds.
Digging in to try it again, Nicholas Castellanos. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result. It's his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
Runners on first with one down. Hard hit ball to short. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And the throw will be too late as he can't recover in time.
And this was set up perfectly for him to start the double play. He's in ideal position. And then I think he got a little bit ahead of himself. You know that old saying, be quick but don't hurry? Well, I think that was demonstrated right here.
So following the error, it's now runners at first and second. And that'll bring up the outfielder, Aristides Aquino.
Hey, the way this guy on the mound's been struggling to find the zone, I'm not mad at the guy taking the pitch.
Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now.
2 well-executed pitches at the knees right there, but I know this hitter's looking for something up.
And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
Boy, he sped him up in this at-bat. Now it's time for the changeup. This guy's got a good one, and he hasn't thrown it yet in this at-bat.
Hit to third. The second for one. Relay to first in time, and just like that. this side is around the horn they go. 5-4 to 3 to. Brandon Drury will bat next. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Senzel backing up on it. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Batting ninth, the left fielder, Derek Fisher.
At the plate, Derek Fisher. First delivery to him on the way. Chopper to short. Off balance throw, but he couldn't get enough on it, so it'll be scored as an infield single.
Hold on here, though. That was really a close play, so they're checking to see if they want to challenge that safe call.
Yeah, I wasn't so sure about him being safe either, but here's another shot of it right here. Not easy to tell for sure from that shot. Going to be interesting to see what they want to do with this one.
Rowdy Tellez the next to bat, as he'll swing and send a chopper out to second.
Reined in. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
First pitch on its way. Kevin Biggio is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. 2 out here and a runner at second.
Fastball swung on and missed.
Boy, he center cut that fastball. It comes in the high 90s, but that's a dangerous location no matter how hard you're throwing.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one.
Swing and a miss for strike 3. Pulled the string on him that time, and the inning is over.
Blue Jays held in check. They're down 4-0.
Start of the 4th upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney is standing by with a report.
Matt, I had a chance to talk about the state of the Reds offense with their manager between innings, and flat out he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've already put 4 runs on the board, and they've done so by running up their opponent's pitch count. So he said he thinks they're going to have a lot more opportunities to score because of that as the game goes on.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
The windup and the 0-1. He just ramps up and gears the fastball by him. 0-2.
Well, it's been a rough one so far. 4 runs through 3 innings. It's about time to get that pitch count down, or he won't be out here very long.
Got him.
Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. And right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Up next from Cincinnati.
Now to the plate, Tucker Barnhart, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. Here comes the first pitch. Grounded up the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Now here's the pitch.
1 ball, 1 strike.
4 runs, 4 hits, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. Hit down the line at first. He's got it. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So digging in now, Lourdes Gurriel flied out in his first at-bat, so making 0 for 1 so far. They set the target in, and this finds the inside corner for strike 1. And here's a ball hit in the air. Number 44 is over near the stands as he makes the catch for the first out.
Now batting.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Bo Bichette.
He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Here's a cold strike about thigh high, 0-1. And he falls behind 0-2. Easy fly ball into shallow center field. Senzel comes on now and makes the catch in shallow center for round number 2. Standing in, Reese McGuire. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Changeup laid off down around the shins. Now a swing, and a third straight fly ball here should get him out of the inning. 1-2-3. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away. And that. Now at the plate, Jesse Winker. He singled his last time up. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Right fielder looking up. Gone to lead off the inning. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. First home run of the campaign for him. And the Redlegs have added on. It's now a 5-0 game.
Man, this has been a rough one for this guy so far. That's the 3rd homer he's allowed today. He better start keeping the ball down in the strike zone, or that total might continue to rise.
Breaks his bat as this one's popped up. And he'll steer clear of the flying debris to make the catch here for the first out. Ready now for Cincinnati, Eugenio Suarez. 2 home runs in 2 at-bats so far, and looking to add to that here. 1 ball, no strikes the count. Who pulled the string and had him way out in front, a ball and a strike.
Ooh, that was ugly. Howdy, if you're waving at me.
Just behind the fastball there, 2 strikes now.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now. On deck, Mike Moustakas. Slapped hard the opposite way. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
That was a great job of driving that ball, extending his arms very well, was able to get it over the right fielder's head, one hopping it off the wall for an easy double. That's one of those solid hits that you don't even feel coming off the bat.
Mike Moustakas stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. Has a look, now the pitch. Now look out as that pitch sends him tumbling to the ground.
Yeah, I think it's pretty clear they don't want to challenge this guy right here, but working around a guy can come back to bite you at times.
2-0 count, the pitch. 5 runs, 6 hits, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. 3-1.
I'm going to need to see a better game plan out of the hitter right here. That ball was at his eyes.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
2 strikes.
Line to the right side, but foul. Another full count pitch home. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
And with first base open, the last thing he wanted to do was give him something to hit in the heart of the zone. So no harm done. Force out anywhere now.
2 on here with 1 man out. And the right-handed hitting Nicholas Castellanos will bat next. First pitch coming. Here it is.
1-0.
And when you're already down 5, the last thing you want to do is fall behind in the count when you're on the mound. That's not going to do anything to help you get back into this thing.
Now the 1-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1.
Good thing he didn't make contact with that pitch. Only thing he could do is probably hit that on the ground. It could be a double play ball.
Now a curveball misses inside.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
A line shot to third base.
Now batting.
Ready once again, Aristides Aquino. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. Low for ball 1. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Got him to swing at a pitch below the knees. 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes.
Clearly wasn't ready for the fastball because it was pretty much center cut and he couldn't pull the trigger. Might have been looking for another curve.
A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. 1 more for the Reds, and it comes on. Back now here at Rogers Center, and here's Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Blue Jays to discuss his thoughts on his team's lineup so far. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Fouled off. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
He's in complete command of his 2-seamer right now. It's got great movement, great depth, running all over the place. This offense is going to have a tough time.
Count even at 2-2. A full count, 3-2 to Randal Grichuk. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. So the base is empty here with 1 away, and in to hit next the speedy Billy McKinney. Ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. Swung on, but fouled off to the left. The 2-1. Fouled away. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
Coming to the plate now, Derek Fisher. He's ready. Here's the first offering. The 0-1.
Nope, that's the ball.
That one looked like it could easily have gone the other way. There's a big difference between 0-2 and 1-1, but now this next pitch probably becomes the biggest of the at-bat.
The 1-2. 2 out with the man at first. And it's fouled away. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
I don't blame the pitcher one bit for trying to get the chase right there. He's been fouling everything off. He's still got the entire arsenal open to him, so we'll see what pitch he comes with next.
The 2-2 one more time. Hit hard back up the middle. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field.
Hey, after back-to-back 2-out hits right now, this pitcher thought he was going to cruise through this inning, and now he's got traffic, and he's in jeopardy with a ball in the gap or a ball missed over the heart of the plate, a crooked number going on the board.
At the plate, Rowdy Tellez, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. This pitch is popped up. And no problems over there for Votto as that'll end. Standing in, Nick Senzel. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike.
Ball 1.
Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
1-1.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. After it is McKinney. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
The batter, number 3.
Now in the box, Freddie Galvis. A hit in 2 tries so far. Breaking ball that's cut on and missed for the first strike. 1 out, nobody on. 0-1 pitch, and he can't make contact on the bender. 0-2.
Classic case of the front shoulder flying open on that off speed. Needs to stay compact and stay in the big part of the field.
And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. But this will land untouched. Count remains at 0-2. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
Not a real good pitch there, 0-2. Probably not what he was trying to do with that fastball. He was trying to miss probably up and away, and he threw that one down into the dirt on an 0-2 pitch. Very rarely are you going to get hitters to chase an 0-2 fastball that's down in the dirt.
Now batting.
So striding in, Tucker Barnhart. A pop out and a ground out for him to this point. Didn't quite catch the zone there, ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Well outside with the curveball for a ball.
2 outs here, and the focus needs to stay sharp. You don't want that lineup turning over in an inning if you can help it.
And this is poured in at the letters. 2-1 now.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
2 balls and 2 strikes to the Reds catcher. Here now the 2-2. Is swung on and missed, strike 3. Digging in now, Kevin Biggio. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning. That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
Made a miss on the off-speed pitch that time. Kevin Biggio becomes the first out in the bottom of the 6th inning. Circle change there, called strike 1. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1.
That's not an easy pitch to do anything with, right? 96 miles an hour in on the hands. You almost have to be looking for that pitch to be able to do anything with that.
Senzel is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Now batting.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Bo Bichette. He flew out in his last at-bat. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1. And he fouls this one off. Now the 1-1 pitch is taken for ball 2.
Name of the game out on the mound is to disrupt timing of the hitters in the box. He's certainly got this guy on the defensive.
Swing and a miss at a ball tailing out of the zone. 2-2.
Hey, he's been able to pound that zone all night, working that outer half of the plate. That's why he's having so much success.
Fouled off. Hit down the third baseline, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Fouled away. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. Barnhart finds it, and the throw to first ends the inning. Wilmer Font will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his 3rd game this season. First pitch of the at-bat. There's the big breaking ball, and it's by him for a strike. And some action now in the Toronto bullpen as a right-hander starts to get loose. And now a curveball as he's got to lean out of the way. That one nearly got him.
You know, I'm not sure he didn't throw that pitch out of the zone on purpose. They've been swinging at pretty much everything he throws, so why not give it a shot?
Count is 1-2 now. Here's the pitch. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the 2nd time today, he's gone on strikes. In is Joey Votto now. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground. In there at the knees, strike 1. And this is swung on and missed as they jump ahead of Votto here, 0-2.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are 2 away now. Eugenio Suarez will stand in again as we flash you back to the early stages of this ball game. There were fans still finding their seats as he launched his 2nd home run of the game as he was off to a fast start indeed.
That's not a pitch he misses very often. He knows he should have done something with that one.
1-1 the count. Now the pitch. And it's 1-2. And he struck him out. So a fine inning here as he strikes out the side in. Leading off the inning, Reese McGuire, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. A 1-2 count to the Blue Jays signal caller. The 1-2. Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out. So 1 away now in the Toronto 7th. And the big right-handed bat of Randall Grichuk saunters into the batter's box next. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
He's still looking great to me out there on the mound. Punched out the first guy in the 7th, and he's jumped ahead in the count right here. Looks like he could stay in this game a while longer.
1 out, nobody on. And it's fouled away. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. But it bends just foul into the 2nd deck. This is foul right side. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a line drive. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out hit.
Hey, they say in this game you better have a short memory. Well, that's obviously the case with this batter. He came into that 3rd at bat after getting his ticket punched twice and was able to get a single.
0-1 the count.
We're moving along into the later innings, and this guy's throwing over 60% of his first pitches for strikes. He'd like to do a little bit more, but so far, so good.
A little bit outside. 2-1. changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Something that stood out to me in this game is the lineup's lack of a solid plan at the plate. Seems like way too many guys are chasing pitches out of the zone and trying to hit pitchers like that one down and away. There's no success in that.
Digging in once again, Brendan Drury. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
That elevated fastball right there, that is the biggest change in the game today for me. When I first came up, a lot of guys working that Greg Maddux east to west.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Grounder down the line at third. Heading out towards shallow right. Right fielder is on the run. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. One left for Toronto. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. Justin Miller will come on and make his 4th appearance in this campaign.
Number 60.
Striding in once again, Mike Moustakas. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. The Jays came into this one riding pretty high, presented with the opportunity to sweep the series. However, it has clearly not gone the way they'd hoped.
One of the things you have to do is play 27 outs and not give any at-bats away. They're down by several runs here. It doesn't look good, but they still have a chance. And when you have a chance, you have hope.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch. A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's one away. Time to take a look at our starter comparison to this point, and the telling numbers can be found on the left side of your screen. Zeros in the run and earned run columns. Striding into the box, Nicholas Castellanos. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on the screws.
And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the second out.
44.
Stepping up to the plate, Aristides Aquino. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. Line to the right side, but a foul ball. And for the opposition, wrapping this up and salvaging a win would at least make their trip out of here a little more pleasant.
This could be just what the doctor ordered. Nobody likes to get swept on the road, so winning this one could be big for building back team morale.
1-2 now. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. 1-2-3 go the Reds, but they hold a 5-0 lead. Derek Fisher the next to bat. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Matt. He's looking really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect, but getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
Fans, a new season is upon us, filled with hope and optimism for the months ahead. And what better way to stay involved all season long than with a full or partial season ticket plan? Whether you're looking for a handful of marquee games or all 81 home games, we've got a plan to suit every fan's needs. Stop by any stadium ticket window and talk to a representative today. Fans, make sure to join us here at the ballpark this Friday night, as we've got the solution for these cold early season games. The first 10,000 fans through the gates will receive a complimentary team fleece blanket. That's courtesy of MLB The Show.
Pedro Strop will come on in relief as he'll make his second appearance of the season so far.
Number 46, Pedro Strop.
First pitch coming. Here it is. A ball and no strikes.
Didn't get the call there, but you can't let that bother you. Just have to say, so what, and make another good pitch.
2-0 to the Jays left fielder.
That's a good pitch to lay off right there, that cutter inside. And that is a real tough pitch for hitters to lay off of. And a lot of times, if you do swing at that cutter in, you're going to end up with some firewood in a broken bat.
Now the 2-1. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. Cutter, and it doesn't make it back. 3-2.
It'd be great right here if he was able to work himself on base. You got the leadoff hitter on deck, and you know the middle of the order's coming up right behind him.
And he fouls this one off. And this is taken here for ball 4. So the leadoff man's on base to kick off the home 8th. Stepping in, Rowdy Tellez. He got under one and popped out his last time up. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Now a flare out to left center. And that's in there, base hit.
Hey, this might be their best opportunity to at least get on the board. They've been struggling offensively, and they find themselves with 2 runners on board. Let's see if they can continue it.
Stepping in for the Jays, Kevin Biggio. And his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
Castellanos arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out.
Now batting, the shortstop.
Next to bat for Toronto, Lourdes Gurriel. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Fouled off. Both teams with 6 hits so far. And he misses 2-1. And a pretty good take there on the slider down. It's ball 3.
Hey, after those 2 breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
Called a strike, and it's full 3-2.
One of the most frustrating things for me to watch in this game is guys getting count leverage and not pull the trigger on a fastball middle in. That's why you play, to get in those situations where you can try and do damage. What do you want, the nasty slider?
So he punches him out, and looking at the fastball, Lourdes Gurriel becomes out number 2 this inning. 2 down, runners at first and second. Fastball called for strike 2.
Hey, it's looking like he may be able to get out of this one after giving up 2 singles early.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
This is in the air out to straightaway center. Senzel makes the play, and the side is retired. Blue Jays leave a pair. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. At the plate, Nick Senzel. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one.
Number 15.
Here's the pitch. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1.
Hey, either this hitter needs a cup of coffee or he was sitting off speed right there.
Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
Go to that well one more time. He's been late on the first 2.
And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the 9th. So coming to the plate, Freddie Galvis. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. Now a swing and a miss as they start him out on a pitch well inside for strike one.
Oh, I love that pitch right there. Up and in, jam, sandwich.
Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball one.
Wow, was he looking to swing the bat right there? Check pitch on his swing. That ball wasn't even close to the zone.
A good action on the two-seamer there, and it's 1-2. Bases are empty, one man out. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are two gone.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
Ready for another shot now. Tucker Barnhart will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first two guys going down on strikes to start the inning. He's set and the pitch.
Nope. That's inside.
Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Made him look silly with that one.
Looking to set down the side on strikes. Here it comes. And there's strike three. So we'll see now if they... Stepping in and ready for another shot, Reese McGuire. And Dan, what's gone wrong for this lineup today? They're only 3 outs away from being shut out. Ouch, that one hit him. Randall Grichuk at the plate now. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Grounded to third. Right to him. To second for 1. Back to first. A 9th inning double play, and they're an out away from closing this one out. There's the look at the final line for the Reds starter. Great day's work any way you look at it.
One of the big keys to having a good pitching performance is not being afraid to throw the ball into the strike zone. And this guy certainly wasn't in this one. Didn't allow a walk all game long.
A ball and a strike.
Man, you don't see this in today's game that much. A guy who's willing to work east-west consistently with a great cutter two-seamer combo.
2 out, nobody on. Final strike for the Blue Jays. A bouncer to the left side, and that's through for a hit. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double.
Well, it isn't exactly earth-shattering, but when you struggle like they have at the plate all day, you take any extra base hit that you can get. If they can string together a few at-bats like that, they're going to get right back into this thing.
He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. And there's a called strike 2, as now they're down to their final strike this afternoon.
Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit the rewind button on. Put himself in a tough spot now, hitting with 2 strikes.
In under the hands with a fastball, it's 1-2.
Great take right there, but the last thing you want to do is be called out on strikes to end the game.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. This is hit high and deep out to left. Left fielder looking up. A leap at the wall, but forget it. It's gone. A home run.
What a great feeling right there as he circles the pillows. Finally able to get this offense potentially going with one swing of the bat. Being shut out all game, but not anymore.
Raisel Iglesias takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door. And now Derek Fisher. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. That evens it up 1-1. Popped him up. And he'll make the catch there to end it, and the Reds will salvage at least the finale in this 3-game series as the ball game is over. 5-2 the final today. The Reds jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Luis Castillo earns his first win of the season. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for our ball game this afternoon for the victorious Cincinnati Reds. 5 runs, 6 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. For the Blue Jays, 2 runs on 8 hits, 1 error. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 9 minutes.